The summer slide is real. Sometimes kids lose reading and math knowledge over summer when they're off for a couple of months and they're not in school. So joining us this morning is Ben Smith. He's the CEO and founder of Gnosis IQ. You also have a couple of kiddos at home, so you know all too well what can happen in the summer.
I do. I really appreciate you having me here. Yeah, no, the summer slide is real. Learning loss is real. Kids on average actually learn or lose between 17 and 34% of what they gained the year prior. So anything that you can do or parents can do to help them retain that and get some of that back is just going to benefit them for the year that they're going into.
What subject? Is it more reading? Is it math? Is it both?
So it's a combination. They'll lose just about everything. And one of the things that parents can do that kind of ties to the psychology concept is called social intelligence. And I'll link everything together here in a second, but social intelligence is one's ability to understand and comprehend interactions with others. And there's been studies that have been done that directly link social intelligence to academic intelligence. So what that all means in that complicated description is that you need to get the kids off the video games, get them interacting with their friends, get them talking. We've got kids that are already back in school. My kids have friends that are already back in school. And we're trying to get them engaged with them, just at least talking and thinking about what they're going to be doing going forward. That'll help bubble some of that old knowledge up to the surface.
As far as what can parents do, should they, I know it depends on the kid, right? Should you be reading 30 minutes a day? Should you be working on multiplication, division and all of that? How can you kind of tailor it? Should you be tailoring it to each kid and their abilities?
Yeah, each kid's going to be unique. Each kid's individual. Schools offer summer reading lists. Libraries offer summer reading lists. If your child loves to read, support that. If they loved to read before summer and they got into video games and TV, try to shift them back to that. My kids are more mathematical and analytical, so we've been working on different ways to engage them that way.
So as far as the shift, right? If it's been 8 weeks and the kid hasn't read a book, the kid's been on video games, how do you start removing the controller and say, okay, here's the book and let me take the controller?
So the easiest transition is to kind of incorporate it into what you're doing already. If you're going on vacation, have them read a brochure, just little things. It doesn't have to be a full book. It can just start that process again. If you've got little ones and you're going to the beach, have them count shells. I joke that if you've got older ones and you want them to try to re-engage, you can have them try to calculate the cost of that vacation.
Oh, they're going to be like, whoa, I need a bigger calculator for this. That's a good idea, though. Even breaking down a budget and saying, okay, this is how much this costs, calculate how much this is, what percentage is a plane ticket, what percentage, as you kind of move along, you can really get into it.
It'll be fun, and it's a great life lesson for them.
Any final things you want parents to know? We know that some kids go back. Kyrene goes back next week. Chandler just went back this week. Gilbert is back, so it is definitely that season. Yeah,
no, parents should know that it's not too late. It's always time to engage your kids, and there's always activities out there for them. Look for your local library, school websites, district websites. There's a ton of resources out there to use them.
Okay, so if you've been procrastinating this summer, like Ben said, not too late. You can get on it. Thanks, Ben. We appreciate your time. I want to do a little calculation for the summer travel as well.
I don't know if I want to do that with mine.
I don't know if you want to add everything up, but it would be interesting to see.